Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. In this video, we're looking at question 20, our last question in part B of our 2012 Fermat paper. There we go. Katie and Sarah run at different but constant speeds. They ran 2 races on a track that measured 100 meters from start to finish. On the first race, when Katie crossed the finish line, Sarah was 5 meters behind. In the second race, Katie started 5 meters behind the original line, and they ran at the same speeds as the first race. What was the outcome of the second race? Okay, so let's try and visualize these races here. We got our start point, and Katie and Sarah, they have to go 100 meters. So they start there, and then at the end, Katie has gone 100 meters, but Sarah is 5 meters behind. So Sarah has gone 95 meters in the time it takes Katie to go 100. Okay. So this allows us to sort of give us a little bit of a ratio. Now we want to know what's the outcome of the second race. We've got a few options here. They cross at the same time. Katie crosses first, or Sarah crosses first, and then different distances behind. And so we understand our first race, and that in 100 meters that Katie goes, Sarah goes 95. So now let's start our second race, just visualizing it. Got 100 meters here. Katie is going to start 5 meters back. Okay. Now, in the time it takes Katie to go 100 meters, she will have gone a full 100 meters. Katie will be 5 meters at the end, 5 meters from the end after 100 meters, but Sarah will have gone 95 meters. Sarah will be there again, and we can tell Katie goes faster than Sarah, because when they started at the same place, which they are starting now, Katie eventually beat Sarah. Right? So we can immediately rule out so the ones where they tie or the ones where Sarah wins. So it's really just a question of Katie wins, how far is Sarah behind? Now, they've got 5 meters left to go, and I know that if we just speed up a little bit, fast forward towards the future, Katie will win and Sarah will be behind. Now, Katie goes 100 meters in the time it takes Sarah to go 95 meters. So we can make a nice little ratio, 100 to 95. Or if you divide by 5, you get 20 to 19. Okay? So that's the ratio. Katie goes 20 meters for every 19 Sarah goes. That sort of a thing. Well, Katie, with both of them starting from the same position, now goes 5 meters. So if we divide both sides by 4, I see Sarah has gone 19 over 4 more meters. Okay? So how far is Sarah from the end? How far behind is Sarah? The 5 meters that they had left to go once they matched up, minus the 19 over 4, she's already gone. And that's going to be 20 over 4 minus 19 over 4. That's just going to be 1 over 4, 1/4. So Sarah is 1/4 of a meter behind, 0.25. So which of the answers was that? 0.25 behind? That's going to be B. Okay. So you definitely need to isolate a ratio of how fast Katie is going relative to how fast Sarah's going. And as you can see, as I do with most race questions, I like to visualize sort of what's going on there. But there's our answer B, a fitting end to part B of our paper. Up next, we're going to take a look at question 21. So join me for more of our Fermat paper next time.